How to welcome holistic wealth in your life. I would like to share with you some stories of my practices of the day. Every day I do, as many others, practice meditation, but in this case I've been in the last few months working intensively in the upgrade of a technique that uses frequency tones and connect to emotions and feelings to help us do an adjustment in our mindset, in our body, in our emotions, so that we can be more specific and precise in our work. And the question about wealth, it's always there. How can we welcome holistic wealth? I would like to start by sharing with you what holistic wealth is. Most of the people consider wealth as just assets, property, and money, but holistic wealth has to do with everything that creates value in your life. So you can organize holistic wealth in many categories. In the Matrix Q ecosystem, we use the Matrix Q method, and we have 12, 18 categories, 729 categories to organize wealth. You can simplify it in just 3 categories. There are many different ways to organize wealth. But the most important thing is that these categories of wealth, these classes of wealth, really represent something tangible in your life. And when you remember in your timeline, in how many ways, how many times in your life you have received so much wealth, your perspective about your ability to generate and enable wealth will change. And this is extremely important for you. And I will explain you why in a moment. Are you grateful for being alive? Certainly, you are grateful for receiving some blessings in your life, as for example, having every day the possibility to breathe clean air, drink water, eat food, have shelter over your head, enjoy a certain level of safety and happiness, connection with your family. Certainly, the opportunity and the possibility to receive an income stream, generate or create assets, having ownership, property, and money is an addition to that feeling of safety and stability. But that is not everything in your life. Your creativity, your knowledge, your ability to communicate and connect to people, to co-create, to collaborate, to transform challenges into opportunities, to identify systems and utilize the signs and patterns, to feel, to connect, to be empathic, use your emotions, information, and data. There are so many other aspects of wealth. And in each of these categories of wealth, you can generate not only services, values, and products, but a lot more. You can generate a holistic experience of wealth. Now, when you are grateful for everything you have received so far, then everything changes in your life. And I will share with you some experiences in my past. I've been sharing about them already in some of the previous videos. As you may know already, what I have been doing abroad traveling has been to First, self-found my own research on nature-inspired knowledge, technology of ancient cultures and civilizations through my entrepreneurial activities that were purpose-driven, connected to the travel industry, to sustainability, to personal growth, and to technology. And well, what I had to do was extremely challenging because I was moving from one country to the other one. I was reinvesting my resources into my expeditions, my research, and at the same time my life, and in creating opportunities for me to travel from one place to the other one as an entrepreneur. And to do all of this without an external investor or a fund or somebody that pays you for doing that is extremely challenging but yet rewarding because I got a great feeling of freedom and I could make my own choices. Even though I remember moments in my life in which that I had been struggling. I had downs on, for example, customer didn't paying, or arriving to a location it was a strike, or eventually customers paying late, or not finding the right customer in the right moment, which means that I had to make choices that were uncomfortable. For example, staying longer in a location and committing myself to projects for longer term that were not exactly rewarding and not aligned to my purpose. But in all of these situations, I remember being in flow with my purpose and achieving that final step, the final connection of intuition, flow with the magic of the travel experience to get from life exactly that connection, connect to that person, to that opportunity that will create a difference in my journey. And in many situations, those connections obviously were related to a certain aspect of wealth: knowledge, information, network, money, resources, opportunities, communication, branding. And I am so grateful for all of those events, for all the people that I met in the right time, in the right moment, that naturally came to me and share with me their resources, the wealth, the opportunities, so that I can also share with them mine. And in this process of collaboration, we both could achieve our goals. Without these people, my journey would have been quite challenging. Now, I believe in the principle of resonance. When you are in your heart living your purpose, certainly you start meeting, when you create the opportunity to do so, you start meeting the people that can really collaborate with you. But you need to be clear on what you want and how you want it and do steps towards enabling those opportunities for these things to happen. If you do nothing, then happen nothing. But in many of those moments, as I'm saying, the most important thing for me was to trust in my own purpose, trust in my own alignment, in my own mission, and do a step forward. And everything went fine. If I look right now in the past, the last 27, 36 years, when I made those choices, everything was happening at the right time, in the right way, and I was receiving the right support, and I was doing the right transitions and changes, getting closer and closer to the most pure connection to my own purpose, and gratefully experiencing a fulfilling journey. Not without ups and downs. There are always challenges in life that you have to overcome. There are always barriers, but it was really possible to do so. Now, today in my meditation practice, I remember connecting to all of those moments in relation to those shifts and transitions of wealth and opportunities with gratitude, yet realizing that in my own heart and mind there was a lot of stress, a lot of tension. And this is also something very important I want to share with you, that most of the time the events that we need to happen in our life happen and are there close to us. But it's our mind, our attention, that creates a blockage in us. Maybe not in the event, but just in ourselves. So when we connect with gratitude for the event and trusting that everything is flowing on time, we are going to reduce the stress in our minds, and then the experience of success will bring us a feeling of connection, fulfillment, success to achievement, a positive feeling. And this is what you want always to have in your memory. a positive feeling of every achievement you had. The feeling of stress stays with you even you have positive achievements. The feeling of frustration from the moments before the important event happened may stay with you if you keep it in that way in your memory. So it's a very good practice for you to review your timeline, and I really suggest you to do so. Review your timeline and reconnect to those moments of transition in which positives happen to you, and focus in the wonderful event that was for you so meaningful, and connect to it with gratitude. As gratitude for life, for everything we receive daily, is the best thing that we can do. Knowledge is about action, taking action and doing something with all you have learned. We have learned that positive feelings and emotions are very important for us. Now we can use them to recalibrate our system, starting by our memories in our timeline. And I'm certain if you do this work, a powerful transformational journey will happen for you. To help you, I have created a workbook, and I'm ready to commit to provide to you a free coaching session for you to start your journey. The only thing you need to do is to answer to this video and accept the challenge, and I will be more than happy to support you in this journey. As a purpose-driven entrepreneur, you will face all sorts of challenges in your life. What can make a difference is your ability to navigate those challenges. The workbook I will give you and the content of the free coaching session will help you to accelerate your ability to conquer those challenges, your ability to learn how to use your own personal resources to unleash your own potential, to navigate your journey, to navigate transition, change, loss, uncertainty, and time, so that you can connect to a feeling of fulfillment and achievement and holistic wealth easily. Connect with me. Send me a message to receive and download this beautiful workbook. They are very simple steps to start. Take action now and enable holistic wealth for your life.